just to prove a
Imagine living in a city where a killer is not only taking lives, but sending cryptic letters to the newspapers, daring police to catch him. Decades later, his identity remains one of the greatest mysteries in criminal history. Welcome back to my channel. I'm Kaya, and today we're bringing you a brand new series called The Most Chilling Unsolved Cases of All Time. Today's case is one of the most infamous unsolved mysteries ever, the Zodiac Killer. Let's dive into the evidence, victim to the questions that remain unanswered. The video is for educational and documentary purposes. It discusses real crimes involving real victims. Viewer discretion is advised. So I want to say this. I am a true crime junkie. Love true crime, not in sense, not in that way. But I like it, and so I thought maybe trying to do it on this channel would kind of cool. I'm dedicating it. So on Mondays, so sometimes on Mondays, we might always do a mental health Monday. I'm still figuring it out as I slowly get things together. I am trying to get back into my story. So if y'all see my little basket up, it's just 'cause I'm trying to get back into my story until I get like a house. And I finally put some cards down to do a card chit chat with it. So some of these cases might also have a mixture of card chit chats. Sometimes we might not always be sitting at home. So let's get into to the topic. The beginning. The Zodiac Killer terrorized Northern California during the late 1960s and early 1970s. He claimed responsibility for numerous attacks, though investigators confirmed only a handful of murders and assaults. Unlike many killers, the Zodiac wanted attention. He mailed letters to the newspapers filled with disturbing details about the crimes included coded messages known as ciphers that challenged readers and law enforcement to solve them. So yes, I've been watching. Well, not watching. I've been really curious about this Zodiac Killer. In my opinion, I've been really curious about it. As far as I can remember, as far as I was able to even really watch true crime. And my thing is, he went through all of that with the person, so they still haven't even caught him. So, or they don't even know who the person is. But it's a very cryptic letters, for how can I say this? The human mind can't really process. There's been so many documentaries on him already, and to this day, some of us still cannot crack the code that he intentionally, did. How can I say it? He never really cracked the code. We still can't figure it out. And mind y'all, this has been decades, decades later, decades and decades, and so trying to get answers, and it's been hard to crack. So the victims. Again, this video is talking about real stories and real people. So please, be respectful. I'm gonna say this in this video. Please be respectful. Again, these were real people. And unfortunately, they're for taken, by these monsters. So again, this won't be the only case we're talking about. There plenty. There'll be plenty more different cases, but I want to say, please be respectful. May they rest in peace. I want to say that may they rest in peace. I don't try to talk about, or I didn't start the channel to, I didn't start the series to, make fun of the dead, and that's not what we're going to do here. Again, your discretion is advised. If you don't really like true crime, I advise you to, go watch something else on my page or on my channel. Maybe true crime isn't for you, and that's okay. If you're true crime junkies, let's get into the discussion. The victims. Several attacks have been officially linked to the Zodiac Killer, including young couples attacked in secluded areas, attacks driver killed in San Francisco. Survivors later discovered the attacker to the police. Some victims survived and provided valuable eyewitness accounts. Despite those accounts, investigators were never able to identify the killer with certainty. So yes, we can still not identify the killer with uncertainty. We still don't even know who it is, to be quite honest. Right? Yeah, we still don't know who that is. So yeah, so we still don't even know who it is. And yeah, um, the letters. One of the most unsettling parts of this case is the Zodiac's letters. He sent multiple messages to newspapers, often including symbols, threats, and ciphers. One cipher was shortly solved after it was received. Another remained unsolved for more than 50 years before the initial team cracked it in 2020. Yet, after the Cold War, the cipher killer never revealed his identity. So yes, one code was cracked in 2020. I remember watching it. One code was cracked, but it never really really don't know who, the whole cipher basically. I'm gonna call it cipher. We don't really know what the whole cipher is. Okay. Suspects. Over the decades, investigators have examined several possible suspects. Many names have been discussed publicly, but none of them have ever conclusively proven to be the Killer. Without enough evidence to meet the legal standard, no one has ever been charged with the Zodiac's crimes. So yeah, we don't officially know who the Zodiac Killer is. So with that much, we really don't know too much about him. So it's hard to say who he, if he's long gone, if he's still living. Why wasn't he ever caught? Several factors made it extremely difficult. Limited forensic technology at the time, crimes committed across multiple jurisdictions, conflicting witness descriptions, incomplete physical evidence, the killer's apparent efforts to avoid identification. Modern testing has been renewed in interest in the case. No definitive identification has been announced. That we don't really technically know when he will be ever be back. He might be long gone. It's been 50 years, and we've been, so he might not even be among the living, and so yeah, he might not even be among the living. So yeah. My final thoughts. More than 50 years later, the Zodiac Killer remains one of the world's most infamous unsolved criminal cases. The mystery continues to fascinate investigators, historians, and true crime enthusiasts alike, like myself, and many of us um, who enjoy true crime mostly. I'm gonna see from hunger. Yeah, my hunger is at 67. Sorry. Let's see what we can eat. Um, let's see. Salad wasn't too bad. Checking for ingredients. I need her to get this for dinner so I can go back to farming. I miss my farming so much. I do want to keep this cottage. I just need to find one. And I want to get a landscape. I have my own farming supplies, but I definitely want to get it together. I hopefully find my storage unit. I found it at one point. So if I ever get hungry during the night, I could keep my table out here and just for breakfast it is. So it might be I'm not good at SLT time. I'm not good at sorry, excuse me. I am not really good at telling SLT time as of right now. While many theories exist, it is important to separate speculation from confirmed evidence and to remember that real people's lives will forever change. So yes, we have to remember that, people's lives will forever change. And even though we might not, speculate that their cases are like so we want to be respectful too. We want to be respectful, as I continue starting this new chapter. I want to try to be as respectful. Um, if you want more detail, like Zoe, you can go find ones that have the ciphers and all of that. You can just look it up on YouTube. Since I'm not good at editing, I'm just looking at my way and it's okay. and with mixing my own opinions as well. So mixing my own kind of opinions as well when it goes into this, and I'm like yes, a mixture my opinions as well. So if you enjoyed this documentary, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications. What case should we cover next in the most chilling unsolved cases of all time? Leave your suggestion in the comments. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next case. So yes, I have so many different cases that I'm still continuing to. If there's something that you guys want to watch in specific, or you want me to talk about in specific, just shoot me a DM or leave me a comment below, and I definitely will get that video out for y'all. But until the next case, I will see y'all in my next episode. Bye.
On the internet just to prove